Over to you, Anush. We can start. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for the prestigious event of the year, Elevate 2022. Rise Up. My name is Anush Sarkek, and I'm Associate Director with Vortex. I'm going to be one of the hosts today, and on behalf of Vertex Group, we wish you all Happy New Year, and may this year bring success and prosperity for all. I would like to thank all of our speakers who are, he got the time for us and mark their presence and going to, guide us how we can be, come out to be a better human or get the success in life. With this, let's quickly check the agenda for the event. I'm going to quickly share my screen. Allow me a minute. I hope my screen is visible.
Not yet, Anush.
Okay.
Now it is.
What about now? Is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, thank you, Anush.
Okay, great. You're welcome. All right, so we will start with the introduction, and wherein we will start with the throwback video of ours, which is focused on team spirit, commitment, resiliency, and the dedication that we have came out as an organization. Then we will be moving ahead with the honorable speakers who will enlighten us with their knowledge, experience, and guide us again towards the success. We will be starting off with our Vortex Got Talent as well. So there are participants who are going to perform on categories like singing, dancing, and sketching. With that, we will be moving on with our annual Global Reward ceremony, wherein we will be acknowledging and appreciating our team members in three categories, starting with Rising Star, Trailblazer, and Promotions for 2020. Wow, I am very much excited and fueled up for this event, and I'm sure that all of you are feeling the same. Now I will move on and I'll pass on this to my co-host, Simran Kaur.
Thank you, Anush. Thank you for the warm welcome. My name is Simran, and I'm associated with Vortex as Deputy Manager. Hello, everyone. So how's the excitement, guys?
All good.
Thank you, because I cannot wait to see the throwback video and rest of the performances for Vortex Got Talent. I'm super excited and I wish I can pass on this energy virtually to all of you. On this, I would like to hand over the mic to Harish Naik, who is our co-host for the evening.
Thank you, Simran. Good evening, everyone. Wish you all a very, very happy new year and hoping you and your family members are safe and healthy. It's that time of the year, when we get together to celebrate our gala event, which is Elevate 2022. My name is Harish Naik, and everybody calls me Harry. I'm associated with Vertex as a senior vice president. I've been part of the ITS space for about 2 decades and have been very closely following the Vertex group since last few years. It's so remarkable to see how it started from a garage in Florida with 2 people and now with about 1,000 plus employees on board across 6 countries. Now, the term unstoppable fits perfectly into the accelerated growth and expansion that the Vertex Group has seen, which actually inspired me to be part of this great team and contribute and live the spirit of one team, one dream. While the last 2 years have been very tough for the world, however, we at Vertex were able to turn the tables around as a team. Now, let's look at our throwback video, which will showcase our achievement.
Recording in progress.
And, we have over, I think, already about 100 plus people watching this on YouTube as well.
Correction, Harry, it's about 500.
Okay, all right. I couldn't see that. I saw it till about 200. Wow. All right. I hope everyone enjoyed watching the video. It was lovely. I know the music started a little late, but yeah, great. So, while I've witnessed the growth of Vertex and have been associated with Gagan for about 20 years, it's actually remarkable to see and feel how this transformation occurred. The evolution, the growth has been extraordinary to say the least. We all want to know how the idea of Vertex was born from the man himself who has been responsible for Vertex's evolution, which is Gagan Arora. While we all know Gagan, who is our group founder and CEO, let's just quickly introduce him. Anush, if we can move to the next slide. Talking about Gagan, he's been 5 times winner of the Best CEO Award, and he's a first generation tech entrepreneur and a tenacious leader. And he's also a tech evangelist who has led the growth of Vertex, which started from a small garage in Florida, like I said, and now has 4 companies under the umbrella and with presence in about 10 countries. He's also been 5 times winner of the Best CEO Award, ranked among 100 top influencers by Forbes not once but twice, recognized as Best People Manager by GMI twice, recognized as Asia's Great Entrepreneur by Economic Times Now, selected as a mentor for Jamaica Development Bank, and more than 15 awards in 2021. He's also expanded the base Vertex Group to 10 plus countries in just 5 years. He's also a delegate for India for GCBL and is a serving chairman for FIC Delhi. And he's the director for International Education Committee for Asia Arab Chambers of Commerce and a senator for World Business Angel Investment Forum. So that's the least I could talk about Gagan. Now I'll hand over the mic to the man himself. Gagan, over to you.
Thanks, Harry. A very warm welcome to everyone who's joined us on Zoom, and a lot of us are watching us live on YouTube. I would also like to especially thank Dr. Asif Iqbal, Mr. Dejan Stensa, Pega Gol, Dr. Navana, and Rahul sir for joining the event, including Sam. While His Excellency Rashid Sese, the Ambassador of Sierra Leone to UAE, and Gary Lam, CEO for Asia CEO Community, couldn't join. They have extended their gratitude for the event. Thanks, Harry, for such a great introduction. I am actually honored. I'm thrilled to be CEO of such a phenomenal team and build further on our strategic imperatives to transform and modernize the way we do business and be an indispensable partner to thousands of brands we serve across the globe. Now, Harry, like you said, coming to the idea on how we started, this was started exactly, the idea came into the mind exactly 6 years ago. We have Sam on call. Sam is the Vice President for Quest. I know Sam for about 20 years now. We started our professional careers together. So there was an event in Vegas back in 2016 in January, exactly the same day today, wherein me and Sam met. We passed on an idea that this is something that we can actually do together and grow as a team, grow as different organizations and join hands. And that's how it basically began. And today the world is witnessing, like they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But with us, it's going global now. 6 years has gone. There's no looking back. We are stronger. We are bigger. We are better with each passing day. We all know, last 2 years have been very different, very difficult for us as a business, as an industry overall. Talking about numbers, you'll be astonished to hear that 70% of startups were shut down or were taken over during this phase. while we at Vertex, we were able to weather all the storms and evolved as one of the strongest leaders across the globe. Now, this is only because all of you have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you everyone on the call, everyone associated with us or have worked with us. This would not have been possible without your support. Can we just quickly see what all we did in 2021 as one team? Talking about Vertex as a language hub, today Vertex supports more than 30 international languages, and our employees are present in more than 10 countries. Talking about the awards, while we have seen a small video, but then Vertex was rated as amongst the top 10 companies to work with in India. We were recognized by Asia One, CNBC, and ED Edge as Asia's greatest brands. We were awarded as Best MSME in 2021. We were rated as top 20 workplaces to shape up your careers and amongst the top 10 fastest growing BPO companies. We were able to expand our footprints to different countries. We are now present, apart from US, UK, Philippines, we're now present in India, of course, we're present in Nepal, Middle East, that is UAE, and Africa. In 2021, it's been absolutely phenomenal because we have launched 2 new companies under the Vertex Group, Vertex Cosmos and Vertex Next. We have Sanjay Mehta, who's the chairman and co-founder for Vertex Cosmos, who will brief us about what Vertex Cosmos is, and the managing director for Vertex Next, Kshitiz Taneja, who will brief us what Vertex Next is. We have onboarded, very key people on the team. Dr. Asif Iqbal is on the call. He is the chief advisor that we have onboarded. Thank you, Dr. Asif Iqbal. We've also been able to partner with Global Chamber of Business Leaders. We have Mr. Dejan Stenser, who is the chairman for GCBL. So thank you, Mr. Stenser, for being on the call. Now, talking about the growth, our employee base increased by 75%, which is absolutely staggering compared to what 2021 was for different organizations. As an organization, we had about 75 plus promotions, which is a great number to begin with. 50 plus workshops were conducted for Vertex Academy. From a client base, we saw an increase of 30%. We've been able to partner with American Institute of Financial Management. And we have recently, for Vertex Next, we have recently got into a joint venture with a company called Zenith. Now, with such a phenomenal year in 2021, we have set great benchmarks and standards for ourselves. Can we just quickly see what is in the pipeline for 2022? Anush, could you move to the next slide, please? Thank you. With 2022, with Vertex Cosmos, Sanjay will give you a quick background. We see about 4,000 employees being added in the organization, which means the company will grow for more than 100%, which is the anticipated growth. Now, with this kind of growth, we are expecting more than 250 plus promotions within the organization. We've launched an e-ticketing system, which is an employee care initiative. The team will talk about that. And in this year, we plan to expand to 4 new countries and start about 3 new LOBs. Now, we've seen all the growth in India. We've actually, we are now changing our office. We have taken the whole new building. Anush, can we go to the next slide, please? This is the view of our new building, how it will look like. So, and this is the new building. It's going to look like from the front and from the side. This is an operational building for about 6 floors. We should be moving into this building in India office in about 30 days from now. And we expect, to be fully functional from 100% capacity in the next 3 months. Now, this is all we have in store for 2022 and a lot more coming up. We are all aiming for growth that lies in front of us. My humble request to everyone working with us is that, let us stick to our core values, ensure we abide by them. And that is the key that how we'll come together as one team. Thank you. Over to you, Anush.
Thank you so much, Gagan. And it's always motivating listening to you and getting the vibes. That also helps us to keep it going. And because a leader like you have motivated us to perform the way we are right now. Thank you so much. On that note, I will move on and move ahead with to our keynote speakers, wherein I would like to request Dr. Asif Iqbal, who is the chief advisor for Vertex Group and also the president for Indian Economic Trade Organization, to step forward and help us with the insight.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The warm greetings to all the ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome all of you to this great ambitious event of the Vertex Group. And I hope you will enjoy being a part of this great event, which is filled with achievements in the last 1 year, in spite of so many challenges due to the COVID pandemic. However, anniversaries are the opportunities to recollect the year gone memories and to cherish them again. Looking at the past year, the Indian Economic Trade Organization built diplomatic relations with the different regions, including the Pacific, including the African region, around 4 countries, delegations from India that went to these 4 countries, business delegations, and we were welcomed by the heads of states in those countries. The St. Petersburg Forum, which was a landmark event for the organization, and Vertex, contribution to supporting these events has been a very big achievement. Tonight, as you are celebrating the company's anniversary, I value you all who are sharing this special day with the team of Vertex, especially with Mr. Gagan Arora, who has been spearheading this whole ambitious outlook for the organization. It is rightly said that it doesn't matter where you go in your life, but what matters is the most is who you have beside you all the way. And I think his team around him in Gurgaon, in Delhi, and in other places that I have come across, I think the team is always there beside him to support him all the way. And it is nice that he has been able to motivate them to achieve the objectives of that organization. And his organization, which was initiated with the blessings of all the achievers in the organizational history, it is due to their participation that Vertex expanded the organization to this extent that we are celebrating this great day on its commencement. It's a healthy organization which is started with the incorporation of core human values, which is trust, integrity, and teamwork. I have always tried my level best to offer my support to the Vertex Group for performing better business, flexible work culture, and a perfect learning atmosphere, and connecting them to wherever possible to build and strengthen India's bilateral relations in those countries, so that learning is a very important aspect of this particular industry academic connect, and this is happening. And I have found some great potential in terms of the employees of his organization who have worked day and night to make this day possible for him. Most of these people who have been working with him have been intellectual assets to this organization, and Mr. Gagan Arora has always stood by their side. So it's a fantastic team of dedicated and loyal group. And business and employees, he started getting engaged in conversations with the Foreign Investors Council, with the Arab Chamber of Commerce, with the Indian Economic Trade Organization, and he found new avenues to search new markets and solving problems. And this is because of all the support, constant support, and help given by his team that have made this journey possible for him. And on this auspicious day, I pledge my support to the Vortex Group, to the Vortex Next, and see how we can be as friendly and as supportive to them as I've been in the past years. I promise to help all whatever is necessary. And as we look as we look at the time behind us to express gratitude and to celebrate these fantastic years gone by, let's turn eagerly to the years that lie ahead. 2022 is going to be challenging. 2022, we have already started with the Omicron in January. So it's a good sign that we are going to get out of this soon. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for being a part of this special day and taking your time out from your busy schedules and helping us make the Vertex team anniversary more memorable. Once again, I wish all the best, and huge thanks to Vertex Group and all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vasu sir, for your kind words. We could not have expanded the way we are, though we could not have grown the way we have grown without your support. Thank you so much for being a core team member. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Asif Iqbal, and thank you so much, Kevin. So I'm pretty much sure we all have been waiting for Vertex Got Talent. So I think a rock star, Ravindra Rathore, is ready with his performance. So without wasting further time, Ravindra, over to you.
Hi, everyone. I'm audible?
Yes.
Am I visible? I cannot see myself.
We can see you, Ravinder. Please go
You
ahead.
are visible, Ravinder.
Okay, great, great. Hi, everyone. A very good evening to everyone present on this event. And yeah, we've been growing. We are looking forward to grow more in the coming months, years. And that brings motivation to all of us, right? To work, to grow together. And I'm bringing in two songs, which are really amazing songs, wherein, of course, it would give some energy, of course, more energy to all of us. And yeah, let's see how you enjoy it. Here we go. आजकल जिंदगी मुझसे है कह रही तू जो माने मेरी तो चल दीवाने सपनों की राहों में तू सारी खुशबू को सारी रोशनी को लेके इन बाहों में तू अब है तू जहां दिन रात सारे नहीं है आरज़ू जवा जज्बात सारे नहीं है नए रास्ते है तेरे वास्ते तो रहे बना हूँ मैं तू हो तेरे लिए नहीं है जमीन आसमां लिख दे हवाओं पे कोई नहीं दास्तां हो तेरे लिए नहीं है जमीन आसमां लिख दे हवाओं पे कोई नहीं दास्तां आंधियों से झगड़ रही है मेरी अब मशालों से बढ़ रही है मेरी नामो निशान रहे ना रहे ये कारवां रहे ना रहे उजाड़े में भी गया रोशन हुआ भी गया कैसे रहे रूबरू रोशनी रूबरू रोशनी धुआं छटा खुला गगन मेरा नई डगर नया सफर मेरा जो बन सके तू हम सफर मेरा कदम मिला जरा धुआं छटा खुला गगन मेरा नई डगर नया सफर मेरा जो बन सके तू हम सफर मेरा नजर मिला जरा तेरे लिए नहीं है जमीन आसमां लिख दे हवाओं पे कोई नहीं रास्ता तेरे लिए नहीं है जमीन आसमां लिख दे हवाओं पे कोई नहीं रास्ता Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. That's my time.
Thanks, Ravinder. The Rubaru song actually gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Keep going, RR.
Thank you.
Wow. So I was just getting out of the nostalgia that I was getting when he was singing the song. That was really amazing. Thank you so much, Ravindra. It was really good to hear your voice after so long. Due to pandemic, we were unable to connect. But yeah, it was amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. On that note, I will request Mr. Dhyan Stancer to come forward And he's the chairman of the board of GCBL, as Mr. Gagan Arora already shared. So we would like to get the enlightenment as well. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me. Actually, I was expecting to see Gagan singing, but okay, maybe some other time. It is my sincere pleasure to be with you. It is my sincere pleasure to be able to support not only Vertex, but also Gagan as someone whom I really much appreciate as a global leader. We at the Global Chamber of Business Leaders, we are extremely pleased to have not only Gagan with us, but also to be able to be associated with Vertex. I definitely see Vertex as the future company, let's say the company of the future. As you might know, in the Global Chamber of Business Leaders, we have a lot of projects going on that are estimated also for the future, in which we definitely will think about how to collaborate and how to include not only Gagan, but also Vertex and employees. So I would once again like to congratulate to everyone for your anniversary. And I believe what you have done so far is nothing comparing to what I believe you will do in the future. And I definitely expect Vertex to have a great future. Knowing Gagan, I can definitely say that. And what to say? Good luck. And I will definitely expect next time to see Gagan singing.
Sure, Mr. Sanso. Now that you're here in February, definitely that's on the cards. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Moving on with His Excellency Rashid Sesi. So he's was unable to join us today. However, he has sent his wishes to us. I'll move on with the next speaker with us, Dr. Navana Kudu, who's been known for a best-selling award in winning author, and she's a well-renowned speaker and coach. So over to you, Dr. Navana. It seems like that you're on mute. I'm so sorry.
Actually, I am. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, for making me part of this wonderful evening of celebration and inspiration with the Vertex family. This morning only I posted that, with the event, that every true leader finds a way to celebrate and reward the key people and talent. And how the top is, that is how, it flows down through the bottom. And when I spoke to Gagan the first time, I remember, he is such an example, a leading example of dynamic leadership, and exemplifying so much of learnability and consistency and growth. And everybody I have spoken to in the organization after Gagan, I have seen that dynamism, flowing through everyone. So congratulations, Vortex, for creating and sustaining such a dynamic organization. And I wish you so much more success and progress in 2022 and in the future. And my support will always be there. Now, first of all, I wanted to ask, how much time do I have?
Dr. Navana, you can take 5-10 minutes. That's completely
Okay, then to make it, more fun, I'll just start with a story. As I was introduced, I am a coach and author of Emotional Mastery, Toolkit of Success. And today, in today's world, everybody is talking about mind power. And here I am talking about emotions. And to start with this, I'll start with a very simple story. So there was this one young man who was very, interested and curious to learn about the secrets of success. And he would read many scriptures, he would study many books, he would go to many masters to learn about, what is that key secret to success. And no matter wherever he went and whatever he read, yes, he became very knowledgeable and he worked very hard, he gained experience, but he was still not fulfilled. So one day when he meets an old man, the old man says, I can help you in this. I can get you a mentor who will have the answer to every question you have. And he said, yeah, where is this master? I would love to meet. Where is this mentor? And he said, the path is not going to be easy, just like all of us. There is a mountain you have to climb, and it's not going to be, a cakewalk for you. And this young man was so enthusiastic to learn and so curious. He said, I don't mind taking a difficult road, but just, tell me how to go there. The old man says, okay, fine, I'll give you the direction. But there is one condition. When you reach the top of the mountain, there is only one question you are allowed to ask this mentor. He says, okay, I agree. I take up the condition as I accept the condition. So he starts his journey in climbing the mountain. And of course, as he was warned before, the path was not easy. There were nights of storm. There were nights that he shivered in cold. There were days he went hungry. There were times he doubted himself that, am I even on the right path? Is it even worth it? And one final day, as he carried on and on, he was on the top of the mountain. And there in front of him was standing this great mentor, this great master. Now, this young man was expecting the master perhaps to be like a very wise old man, or like a yogi or a sadhu, or, a spiritual master who knows all the secrets of success. But instead, he sees a beautiful young woman. Now, the condition was he can ask only one question. And guess what he asked? He asked, will you marry me? So this is where emotional mastery comes in. No matter how much you have studied, no matter how much mind work you have done, how much affirmations you have done, no matter how many years of experience if you have, if you do not know how to manage your emotions, you cannot achieve success. You want to have a great relationship, you need emotion management. You want to have great finance management, you need emotion management. You want to have great leadership skills, you need to have emotional skills. And if you don't understand emotions, you don't understand business. It is simple as that. It's a people's world we are living in. We buy what makes us feel good. And that is what the entire world of advertising is running on. So if you want to enhance your people's skills, you have to learn to master your emotions. You have to understand the meaning of emotions, read emotions, and how to leverage the power of emotions to proactivity, productivity, and profit. Even if it's an emotion of anger, emotion of worry, emotion of frustration, emotion of loneliness, how to channel these emotions towards productivity and proactivity. That's what I am working on with many other corporates, many other startups, university students, and entrepreneurs. There is one more thing I would like to say, 2 more points I will add. One is, this is for everybody there in Vertex, all the newcomers and all the talents who are out there. Chase excellence and don't chase success. Because when you chase excellence, success follows. In today's world, too many people are running after success. But instead, become an expert, become a genius in what you are doing. I'm not talking about, the pro-positivity cliche that every morning that you wake up and you're going to feel so motivated to prove on your skills. That doesn't work, because we are humans. And that's why, again, emotional mastery comes in over there. But always know that every progress, it moves not in a straight line, but in waves. Because as per science, anything you throw in the universe in a straight line, it becomes a circle. So there will always be the graph of ups and downs, of success and failures. And the seed of one is planted in the other. If you haven't failed, you haven't tried, and nobody becomes a good driver on a smooth road. And the third point is today is a day of celebration for everybody in Vertex. And you all deserve that recognition because you're all winners. Nobody's story is bigger or smaller than the other. But even when we fly the kite very high, we must keep the string in our hand. We need to stay grounded, centered, humbled, and patient. And that is the key to self-leadership. In today's world, a lot of the working environments are in hybrid condition. We are talking so much about self-leadership for motivation. And to be, to excel in self-leadership, you need to have patience, you need to have humility, centered, grounded, that sthirta, that dhairya. We need to have that. And always, spending the time with yourself. Like Swami Vivekananda said at one time that if you are not spending time with yourself every day, you are missing out on meeting the most excellent person in the world. So spending time with yourself doesn't mean I'm sitting down with the social media and checking my WhatsApp or Insta, but truly, self-monitoring, reflecting, introspecting at the end of each day. We need to keep a check on our ego with self-awareness and self-monitoring, because that's the key to growth for every individual, for each one of us, and for the organization. And, I remember I would like to end with the words of Einstein, who said, ego is inversely proportional to success. And I think it's not just to success. Ego is inversely proportional to relationship. It is inversely proportional to abundance, to growth, to prosperity, anything you want to do in life towards fulfillment and achievement. So that's all that I would like to, give as a gift of words to all my family members in Vertex. And it's great to be associated with Vertex. And I'm looking forward to much more excitement and inspiration this evening. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dr. Navana. Key takeaway from, I think, for all of us is, chase excellence, the success will follow. That's something that everyone can. Thank you so much, Dr. Navana.
Thank you so much, Dr. Navana, and thank you so much, Kevin. So moving on with this, I would like to call Peggo, who's a founder and CEO for Glasswing Consulting, and she's also senator for WAF, which is the international partner.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're able to.
Great. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm super excited. Seriously, since the beginning of the session, I felt so much excitement. It's like I'm part of the family myself. I'm part of the Vortex group myself. And it's a great pleasure to be part of this ceremony and celebrating all together the achievements of great people, when I got in touch with Gagan recently through the World Business Global Angel Investors, actually I was like, I started to feel the whole things about the leadership of Gagan. And when I checked the profile, I understand that, how the whole achievement has happened, and getting in touch with all of the team members, that they're really arranging this event perfectly. It shows that the whole leadership is just like expanded through the organization. So congratulations to all of you for achieving this success. This is so beyond what you can expect in few years of the any organizations, and what you're planning is just so incredible. And I think that next year's celebration is going to be phenomenal. So. As you mentioned correctly, I'm also an author of the book called The Formula. I help people with their branding, especially chief executives and C-levels, and helping startups. But today, what I wanted to share with you is more about a new concept that I started to talk about it very recently, within the past year, which I think with the whole, with whatever you achieve till to date, till next year's celebration is something that it can help tremendously any organization. It's called Ubuntu Leadership. And I know we got lots of great leaders. I'm not here to share anything about leadership that you don't know about it. And it's a concept of leadership of everyone. So everyone in the organization is a leader. Either you lead someone or not, you consider as a leader. So I'm going to little bit, expand on the whole concept. So, it could be very great gift to give you for the next year to come, with having 4,000 new employees that you're going to have. So what is Ubuntu Leadership? Is the humanistic philosophical concept, which is coming from the an African tribe. And what does that mean? It means that I exist because you exist. And this is something very coherent within the organization. So let's assume that, in the city, there is a flood going on. So in that moment that there is a flood, no one really cares what kind of level in their organization they are or what kind of title they are carried. In that moment, everyone sends the helpfulness and how they can, help the other human beings. So we actually experienced that during the pandemic within the past 2 years. And I think most organizations that they could actually survive and achieve a lot, they have this same spirit within them. So we always use the hashtag, we are in this together. And that's something that I believe that it should be something that, we are together, something like continuously, no matter what is the situation, it should be the sense of leadership in all of us, that we feel that, okay, we don't need that kind of situation to make us feel that, okay, I need to help someone next to me. I need to help someone, in the organization, but it's automatically work with us. For that, I would like to share a few things. First of all, it just make you think a little bit about it. Maybe you can write it down, and I'm sure some of you have the answer already, because you got great leaders there in the organization. So is there in your whole career life, is there any leaders that you still remember, they taught you a lot? It could be just a mentor, just someone, even not your direct, manager, someone you could look at and you can, think that, oh, wow, they are great leaders, or someone within the same department, but working, on the collateral basis, and they're not really, handling you or managing a team or something like that. So whatever you think about that person that it inspires you, write them down and try to have them in your behavior during the year to come. And also, whatever you felt that, during your career that you didn't like about some sort of management, it should not be always yourself. It can be, for example, someone who managed your sister in another organization, or your wife or your husband, and you felt that, this wasn't right, or any kind of things that you felt that that's not a part of the good leadership, write them down as well. So whatever you feel that is good, take on and keep it with you and have it with you. No matter if you're managing at the moment, if you just start your career, because my expertise is career coaching. So no matter if you just started your career or you're on top of the list, I always think that you can always improve and you can have the sense of leadership within you. And that's the whole beauty of Ubuntu. I mean, it's a whole session. I do normally workshop for a day, but I thought that this could be a good takeout with you within the year to come, because you're gonna most probably, with 250 promotions that they mentioned earlier, you're going to be either promoted to some managerial role, and you are going to welcome 4,000 new people within the organization. And the only way that the organization grow is with the people and through leadership. And imagine if you have 1,200 leaders in the organization that they lead with the conscious, and they feel responsible, even if it's not part of their responsibilities, in part of their responsibilities. So with this sharing, I would love to wish you more success in the new year to come. I would be more than happy to help in any ways that I can do. And I'm very happy to be here. And I really enjoy the singing. I like to see more talents and I like to see, what they can offer, and, having more cheerful night together. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pega. I think this activity can be done by everyone, writing about somebody that they admire and what all that they can do. So thank you so much. I think I'll try this myself this year. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Pega, and thank you so much, Gagan. So we'll move on with this slide, and actually, Gary Lamb was unable to make it to this event of ours, though he's the founder of Asian CEO community. So we'll move on, and Gagan already shared the name with us. It's not the partnership; it's the there's amalgamation of two knowledgeable people to decide how to and when to, and then this idea of Vortex coming into the picture. So I would like to request Sam Yadav, who's Vice President for Consumer Research, Quest Mindshare.
Well, hello, everyone. Good evening to everyone. I wish you all a Happy New Year. I hope you all hear me. Before I begin, I just started where we left with the last presenter, the mentors and people that you look up to. We have one person that I looked up for when I started my career, Sanjay. He was the CEO at that time of Teleperformance. And I joined as an entry level, but the kind of vibration we used to feel when he ever used to come to cafeteria, whenever he used to take any session, it was so mesmerizing seeing like how a person should deal with their employees. Doesn't matter what level they are. Like I'm not able to express myself, but he was so humble all the time. And because of the vision that he shared with a lot of people, a lot of us are doing pretty good and helping the industry overall. So thank you so much, Sanjay sir. Thank you. So my name is Sam, and I'm associated with Quest Mindshare. As Gagan mentioned, he shared this idea when we met in Vegas. And I still remember how passionate he was while sharing this idea. maybe 5-6 years back, when we were thinking of starting our operations in India, Vertex was the first name that came to our mind because of the trust and integrity we share. Though we have started with a limited number of project managers, Gagan, Vikas, Rahul catered us like a blue chip company and help us India market. Everything was planned so quick and in a swift manner that it was a dream come true. And today, because of our IOPS team in India and Vertex, we are among the top providers in India's sample-only online industry. And we all know that this last 2 years, we all are going through this pandemic. But in this last 2 years, we have received tremendous support from Vertex. There was no downtime in the transition from in-office to work from home. A lot of credit of that goes to the technology that is behind Vertex. And not only this transition, but we have even hired more than 50% of our resources during this pandemic. And credit goes to Vertex HR team, Gagan, Vikas, Nikki, Rahul, Prabjot, Navdeep, and many more who help us in this onboarding. So thank you so much, everyone. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our IOPS team and Vertex. They have a huge role in our growth, and we are looking forward to continuous support and growth alongside for many more years. With this, I'd like to congratulate everyone at Vertex and wish you all the best for continuous growth. And thank you all for joining this session.
Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you so much for joining in. And I think the name that you mentioned, Sanjay is on call, and will be sharing his words of wisdom shortly. So I think we both share the same thing. So thanks.
Great. Thank you so much, Sam, for the great motivation for the people who are already working with the team. With this, I know we all been waiting for the next event, which is Vertex Got Talent, and we do have a performer who's going to sing for us. And as we already shared and discussed, and that we have people who are actually becoming a part of the family from different or offshore from the countries as well. So we have Victoria with us, who's going to sing a Polish song for us. So Victoria, over to you.
Hi everyone, I hope you can see me.
Yes.
Yes, Victoria.
Okay, actually, because of my route, I would like to sing a Ukrainian song. I hope you will also like it. Okay, this is a traditional Ukrainian song, very old, and in my family we singing that sometimes in a family evening. Okay. Ой, у вишневому саду, там соловейко щебетав, додому я просилася, а він мене все не пускав, додому я просилася, а він мене все не пускав. Доню моя, не в тому річ, де ти гуляла цілу ніч, чому розплетена коса, а на очах блищить сльоза. Thank you. That's all.
Thanks, Victoria.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Victoria. That was a nice song, though I was able to get the essence and the music, but unable to understand the dialect. But it was very soothing. Thank you so much. With that, I will... yes, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a guitar like a previous performance, so sorry.
Oh, that's fine. So
it was a cappella. Thank you.
Okay. On that, I would like to request Rahul Kokador, who is our CEO for Atomy, which is a Korean MLM company, and I would like to request him to come forward and enlighten us.
Hi Anush, hi Gagan. Thank you for inviting me in this program and wish you a happy anniversary, Vertex Group. All the best for upcoming years and wish you a happy new year as well. Just I wanted to share one line. It is impossible to improve any process until standardization. And Vertex is helping us to make our processes standardize and improve to the next level. And we are collaborating each other from last 4 months. And I wish Vertex and Atomy's collaboration achieve new heights. I am here to elevate myself through wisdom and learning from each speaker through this Elevate program. I just wanted to say once more time, happy anniversary to Vertex Global Services. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Anush.
Thank you, Rahul, sir. I would just like to take this opportunity and tell everyone that Atomy does not outsource their business to anybody across the globe. Vertex is the first company that has been able, to get business from Atomy from an outsourcing standpoint. So thank you so much, Rahul, sir, for all the trust that you've had in us. And, we'll ensure that we leave no stone unturned to have the customer journey in place for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Gagan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rahul, sir. And because I know that I got trained when you were delivering the session, and it was really amazing to be there in the facility of Atomy and the kind of hosting that you have given us. So thank you so much for your presence, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the event. On that note, I would like to move ahead and continue with this, this event of the year for us, wherein I would like to pass on this mic, and I must say I'm too small to share any insight about the person because I've seen, I've grown, and I'll echo what Gagan and Sam have said. Him being the person to be idolized as a leader, and every time listening to him, his guidance has always made me a strong professional and a person. So I would like to request Mr. Sanjay Mehta, who was formerly working as a managing director for Teleperformance India and currently is leading the chairman and co-founder for vCosmos. So Sanjay sir, please.
Thank you, Anush. Thank you very much for your kind words. Very good evening to all our friends who are on the session. It's really a pleasure and a day of great excitement that we are celebrating the anniversary and the accomplishment for which each and every team member has contributed immensely. These are no ordinary times, extraordinary times, both personally and professionally for each and every person. 2021 has not been easy. We do celebrate, so it's a special celebration for each person because every person has gone through some hardships, whether directly or indirectly or with their families around. And despite that, they kept the flag flying high for Vertex, for their clients, for their co-workers, co-team players. It will go down in memory, I think, for each person. So I'd like to begin by thanking each person for stepping forward, even without being asked for, and without bringing their personal hardships forward. So that's something that's to be very proud of as a core team player at Vortex. Congratulations for all the many successes. And I think the journey is yet to begin. And every day will be a new day going forward. Thanks, Sam, for your extremely generous and kind words. It was very humbling. I do feel very, very gratified and accomplished when I hear of people who've been colleagues, who've been very successful, and kind of reflect back. So it's a very enriching feedback for me, very gratifying. Well, I know Gagan and I go back about 20 years, and Gagan, I'm sure, pulled this one on me. Please go back on the first slide. Gagan pulled this one on me and put me behind 6 very distinguished and suave speakers. So it's not going to be an easy task for me to share as well as the others have before me. But nonetheless, let's give it a try, guys. So when Gagan asked me, he says, what do we want to speak about at this? So what we're going to spend the next few minutes, and I'm going to take the help of a few slides so that you can also focus your views on what's going on, what will go on, and where are we heading, and what's going to take place. The idea is that it is going to be a year of, or a next phase is going to be very exciting, but it will be equally confusing. And why do I say that it's going to be confusing? Because there are many things in the melting pot, and we all have got familiar to a certain extent with technology and the changes technology is making in our daily lives, work life, personal, professional, social, government, every interaction point. So the expectation that technology is going to be the big disruptor ongoing is a reality. However, there's one more disruption coming in the way, and that has global ramifications. And we'll talk about this, and this is very less understood in today's scenario. So I'll just spend 5 minutes giving you a high-level view and what it means for you and what we need to be careful about and where's the opportunity on that. Can we go back to stay on the slides? Anush? Anush? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was speaking on mute. Yes, we are on the same.
We can go to the next slide. So it's the global workforce dynamics. Let's see what's happening in 2022 in 3 places. At the global level, there is a lot of positivity on growth. For the first time, the global GDP is going to breach the $100 trillion mark. So America is projected at 4% growth. Global growth is projected at 4% GDP, which is very strong. It is a very big number. Let's not go by India's number. India should be in the region of 8.5. And these are from very credible sources. So, but that does not mean everybody's going to win. This growth is not, while it shows a picture of high tide, there is a lot of settling in and resettling in and changing and transformation and disruption on the way to this growth. So that's to be mindful about. So while it's a positive number, that's the word of caution I would share with everybody. On the businesses side, for far too long, we knew e-commerce as electronic commerce. Now, e-commerce is everybody's commerce. It's easy commerce, and it's the enabling commerce. So the definition of E changes today. And it was a side dish till 2019, 2020. It is a main dish going forward. Means it's mainstream. Earlier, we used to talk about digital in the way that we have a physical world and we have a digital world. Well, going forward, the trend is everything is digital, it is integrated. If one is not digital, survival will be challenged in the business world. And there will be things that will change for that organization. So legacy businesses will be under tremendous pressure because they don't change fast enough. And those that don't change fast enough will be challenged for their existence, no matter how big or how smart or wealthy they are, what resources they carry, because they will find themselves without people, without customers, or fast depleting on those. On the work level, individual, the future of work, future of business, it is well known what was again a 20-year-old or discovered 20 years back, tested, tried, it was in the hopper, that remote working is now the mainstream working. There is no question about it. The only thing that is going to happen in 2022, people will open their minds and going forward to being more boundaryless. Earlier, it was by compulsion and force. Now it is by option and choice of employees and the resources and talent workforce. So this boundaryless working, and it will get more outcome focused. If the delivery is happening and it is boundaryless, there is nobody to complain because it forms a very efficient win-win combination for both businesses, society, individual, and the economy. And the consumer prices will also feel the effect of that efficiency coming in. So looking at this, the only way to win in this kind of a storm that is building up of changes. Earlier, it was businesses said we'll do everything ourselves. Now it's going to be all about partnerships, informal partnerships. And that's the way companies will partner, employees will be seen as partners, customers, clients are partners. And what's more important is competitors will also become partners in some places, in some forms in the value chain. So there'll be a new way of defining each value chain that will happen as we go forward. Next slide, please. Don't get too confused by this. Simply look at the colors, future of work. What is happening? Korn Ferry in 2021 came out that the world by 2030 will be short of 85 million people in the workforce, which means $8.5 trillion worth of revenue realization can be impacted, which is a huge, huge gap. While it is widely known that there was a great resignation in the US, phenomena of people leaving their jobs or not showing up for their jobs. And it was said that the pandemic is doing it, but it was not the pandemic. It was the building of the workforce storm that actually started in 2014. And that you can go into BCG, Boston Consulting Group research. And there's a consultant who had flagged it up. And I happened to read that in 2015. But since everything was going great, everybody was doing well. So nobody really paid much attention to it. Everybody lived under the perception that technology is taking away jobs. Technology is actually creating more jobs. So that's where this gap is happening. It's creating growth. It's creating new economies and new economics, and new kind of products and services are coming up delivered in a new way. So if you look at the yellows of 2020, means things are okay in 2020. The pandemic accelerated some things, but it was the building of the workforce. And you see the colors change in 2030, which means America's, even Latin America is not spared from the shortage. And including China, is having a shortage. Russia, Australia have mild shortages. Even Philippines and Indonesia, Japan are under severe shortage. It's only India that's in the blue. They said India will be the only supplier with 245 million talent surplus for the world. So what does it mean? What happened actually? The pandemic did not create this situation, it created a solution. The pandemic forced the employers, forced the clients, forced businesses to trust their employees. It forced governments to trust their employees with remote working. And then remote working also went across geographies. It was not limited to trusting them only within their town or their office or their local unit. And this was a very major shift, that trust deficit, which was holding back remote working in such a big way. So the future of business will be about rewiring themselves, reorganizing themselves, and remote working is going to be not an option, it is a must do, because there aren't people in many countries that can support that growth. I mean, if you look at Germany is short of 8 million people if they're going to have growth. If they do not take the option of remote working, their economies will go into depression because they cannot sustain that growth without people. So like the distinguished panelists earlier have said, it's people who make things happen. It's people. Technology is an assistant tool. It is to assist us to do our job better, to do the end objective better. Technology is not doing the magic. The magic is by people. So in a way, the circle is coming back to all of you and the roles that each one of you play. Next slide, please. So why India? We just touched upon that. And why we Cosmos? What role does we Cosmos? What role does Vertex play in this whole game? We are seeing a global warming of wages and workforce ability. That is building a storm of some kind, and a very interesting storm. And we at Vertex and Vertex Cosmos are building progressive partnership model. And we've seen that through the other businesses of Vortex as well, which is to turn the tailwinds into headwinds for those economies and our partners and clients across the world. And the last slide is, Anush, it just gives you a small overview of where we stand. India today is a $3 trillion economy. It's breaching the $3 trillion mark, going to $5 trillion. But I just want to focus, what is India other than just supplier of people? We've been a supplier of components of technology, means a lot of technology used to be built in India, and it used to be packaged and sold from America or UK or other parts of the world as by the multinational companies, which is great, and we appreciate that. But if you look at this year, 42 unicorns, that is $1 billion valued companies, were emerged, and they got funding of excess of $41.4 billion to further the startup ecosystem and take it to the next level. It's been a blockbuster year. So there are a lot of people who actually working and taken onto the entrepreneurial roles, like Gagan did a few years back, like Sam did, and the others on the panel here have done. And they've built based on their learning and intelligence. So India going forward will not only be a supplier of services, it will be a supplier of tech products which used to be coming from the US, and we used to be using them, because all this tech startup ecosystem is the third largest in the world. It has great ramification the way it is building up. Now, when you become, and you have 1.4 billion people, the largest marketplace in the world to test it on, and get up to economies of scale on it, Then once you are up at economies of scale on it, you can take it to the rest of the world at a fraction of the cost that the rest of the world today pays for it. So it is a very big storm in the making. And it is combined with the workforce surplus. We will actually be helping the world economy in some form. And we will be supporting. So in the true sense, the world actually becomes boundaryless in this. And since it is all now, we are facilitated by the cloud and the cloud technologies, everything is becoming location agnostic. So with this, what are the two small things that I'd like to share with each person here on the team? Yes, we are going to get into our phase of the growth. I'm not going through why we Cosmos. It's spelled out there, or that stands for Vortex as well. We are basically going to build a large virtual economy and large virtual workforce and large virtual business. And some of our technological developments are under process testing at different levels, including recruitment, connecting, and process excellence, which will help our workforce team, remote workforce teams as it expands, as well as in the office, to perform better. So two small takeaways for everybody. The future is bright. You have the controls in your hand to build it and build your career. We will facilitate, we will support everything. Now, looking at the workforce storm, I have one simple piece of advice to all the younger guys and older guys as well, senior people as well. If you can build the interest to get multilingual, pick a second language. It will help you in the years to come, because this workforce storm is not slowing down. You could be then supporting any foreign language from India, any process of theirs from India, not only as a customer associate, you could be in the marketing, you could be in X, Y, or Z field, any field of your choice that you grow to. But that second language will be very helpful in it. So whether it's French, Spanish, Japanese, or Mandarin, whatever your interest is, Korean, it will be great. And I mean, even China is going to have a massive people shortage. Their one-child policy, as well as the aging population, is catching up. So that is, and to sustain their growth rates, they will also be under stress. So they're not competing in this race for providing talent to the rest of the world in it. So that said, the second piece is there's going to be a lot of fluff flying around. So my simple, humble submission is, please do not fall prey to fluff. Be careful. Look out for good advice, sound advice from wherever you feel you can trust. We are always there. We'll always be available. So do not fall into momentary traps, because confusion always, there are people trying to take advantage in this scenario where there's not only confusion, but there's a lot of buoyancy of sorts. And third piece is you have to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Don't get cozy in your seat because there are changes and lots of changes that are going to continuously continue to happen. They will throw up opportunities. And if one gets very comfortable in their comfortable seats, then you will obviously deprive yourself of those opportunities that will come along this way. So with that said, thank you very much, and wish you all the success for the future. And the best part to predict your future is to create it yourself. And you have the opportunity now. So thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure talking to you today. Congratulations for all the successes and all the best for what lies ahead. And I will always be available to everybody at Vortex. Anytime, you're always welcome to connect with me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. I'll move on with the performance. And we do have one last performance for the event today. And this is something which I would like to, listen. And it's music. It's a performance of Firdaus Ahmed. So I'm sure, Firdaus, you are ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Go ahead then. Best of luck.
Hi, first of all, thank you so much for providing me this opportunity, and happy anniversary to the Vertex itself. And I am very, very eagerly waiting for the upcoming months as well, because I have been very lucky to be a part of the Vertex as well. So let's go ahead and see what I got for you people. आगे बढ़ता पल पल यादों में मरता मेरी न माने मन मेरा थोड़े थोड़े होश बेहोशी सी है नींद मत होशी सी है मेरी न माने मन मेरा कभी मेरा चमन अब बेगाना दे दीवाना दीवाना समझना कभी चुप चुप रहे कभी गाया ये करे बिन पूछे तेरी तारीफें सुनाया ये करे है कोई हकीकत तू या कोई फसाना है जो जाने अगर तो इतना कहे तेरा दीवाना रे मन मेरा गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया चलो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों संभलना मुश्किल हो गया ना 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 मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तू आई रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी तू दिख जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तू चलिया तू चलिया जब जब तेरे पास में आया एक सुकून मिला जिसे मैं था भूलता वो वजूद मिला जब आए मौसम गम के तुझे याद किया जब सर में तन्हा मन से तुझे याद किया संभल जा जरा फिर मोहब्बत करने चला है तू यही रुक जा जरा फिर मोहब्बत करने चला है तू दरिया तू ही प्यास तू ही दिल की बेकरारी तू सुकून सुकून जाऊं मैं अब जब इस जगह पाऊं मैं तुझको पास होके अब तू है रूबरू रूबरू तू हम सफर तू हम कदम तू नभा मेरा Thank you so much.
Wow, so amazing for those.
Thank you so much.
So I thank you for telling me that you got this talent too. So I was unaware of.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. So on that note, we will move on, and I would like to request our managing director for Vortex next, Mr. Kshitij. Kshitij Taneja. Okay, so I'll request. Somebody was saying something, but probably could be a technical problem.
Hi, Kshitij, can you hear us?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry for the technical snag. Thank you so much, Anush. I would like to relate back to what Gagan and Sanjay just mentioned, that last 2 years have really been tough for everyone, but it has definitely changed the meaning for everyone, the way we think and the way we work. And as rightly mentioned by Sanjay, there was a workforce storm building, and I definitely find myself a part of that workforce storm that was building since 2014. And here we are, in terms of having Vortex next in our lab. Good evening, everyone. I am Kshitij, and I'm the managing director for Vertex Next. And I come from a background of organizing several large-scale events and corporate trainings. And while doing this, we made sure that sustainable growth was maintained across all these sectors. Vertex Next came into virtue after our immense research over years, and it found itself passionate leaders in bold Gagan Arora, stakeholders, and a proud team, which makes us to drive our next vision. Vertex Next core business operations are delivering B2B events and subject matter driven conferences. The aim of Vortex Next is to bridge the gap between buyers and manufacturers by providing meaningful partnerships and an unmissable platform across different sectors. We have at Vortex Next, we have already kickstarted 2 events in Nigeria, and we have also partnered with Zenith Exhibition to secure a local presence and support in West Africa. The events that we have started and launched in Africa, we have started with IoT West Africa, which is a part of our IoT World Series, and it will be followed with our IoT Mediterranean, which will be hosted in Malta. The next event towards the utility side is the Power and Water Nigeria, which is our first event in energy and utility sector. And it would be followed by Charge Middle East. That would be an event on battery technology and energy storage, followed by Power and Water Eurasia. At Vortex Next, we are still exploring opportunities, and very soon we will be launching events in the education and aviation market in the coming 8 to 12 months. Our sister arm of Vertex Next, which is Vertex Learning, it engages itself in superior mixed learning and training concepts for the market. And it includes blended learning such as e-learning, coaching, and mixed evaluation. And we have partnered with accredited institutions such as the American Academy of Financial Management and the American Academy of Project Management to deliver world-class trainings. Our ultimate aim through these trainings is not just incremental, but also transformational results. Thank you so much.
Mr. Shidit Taneja. And with that, I'll move on with the next person. So Vikas Arora, who's our Chief Financial Officer for Vertex Digital Services and Digital Academy. And he's heading the finance and legal for vCosmos. Due to some personal reasons, he was unable to join this event. I'll move on and I'll request Mr. Somnath Mukherjee, our Chief Technology Officer for vCosmos, to come forward and share some insight.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are doing fun. Thank you, Anish. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you all for this anniversary and all the success which has been achieved over the last few years. And it's been a phenomenal growth which has been seen. My name is Somnath Mukherjee, and a lot of you guys over here all know me and had an opportunity to work with me in past. I'm here as a capacity of a technology lead at vCosmos, and my role is essentially to make our life, day-to-day life, working life simpler and easier by having technology as an enabler. I'm really excited to be part of this new age organization, vCosmos, and join hands with leaders, colleagues with whom I had spent good part of my professional life. As you all heard from Gagan and Sanjay about the growth projection for vCosmos, my vision over here is to see and adopt the new age boundaryless technology for remote working with a delivery model which will, with an emphasis on AI and PA-driven self-services solution, which is going to be built on which will be built on an open source platform and with the ecosystem will be the foundation of trust. And for this, I need all of your support. While we build our solution, we are also laying emphasis on leveraging managed services, partner services, as spoken by Sanjay, as this is going to be an on-demand approach, which will help us to deploy faster solutions, be agile and fleet-footed for delivering the best customer experience for all our customers, both in-house and outside. Just that you know that we have already laid the foundation for our technology suite with building platform for our Employee Connect, and you will soon be able to see and use it for yourself, by yourself. Besides this, I'm also happy to let you know that we have kind of evaluated and then POC for some of the leading edge solutions, both on the security and all the contact center suite of products, just to name few thin-scale CloudStrike, which are going to which will actually help us to actually in the forefront and help us build our solution for our customers and build the customer experience and trust within our customers to a great extent. So I am looking forward to have an exciting session ahead with all of you. Thank you very much, and once again, congratulate for this anniversary.
Thank you so much, Som. And it's always enlightening to hear the new concepts around technology from you. So thank you so much for that. On that note, I will move on and to the next person, And I've known her for very long. I have learned from her when it comes to training, when it comes to leadership and development. So I'll request Rita Bandari, our Senior Vice President for Business Solutions for V's Cosmos, to come forward and share some view. Rita, you're on mute.
Yes, thank you so much. So thank you, Anush, and congratulations, everyone, on this work anniversary. Really, really a good news for all of us. And even better news that has been shared by Gagan for a lot of success for everybody in the coming year. I think I will start with, as Pega said, look for a person and some traits that you would want to be like, or some traits that you would want to follow. And when I look around in this team, I am surrounded with all my mentors and colleagues who have always motivated me, always inspired me to do better every day and to be better. So I think I am the newest member in this team right now, but I don't feel like that because I've been working with this team for the last, I would say, 18 years. Because prior joining to V Cosmos, I was part of TP Group, Teleperformance Group, worked there, part of industry for the 18 years and mostly worked with Teleperformance. In my recent assignment in Teleperformance, I was heading the, I was based out of US and was heading the L&D function for almost 33% of the group's revenue that was heading the English world, which included countries like US, Canada, UK, RSA, and Philippines. And during my tenure in L&D, I think I would have trained around, I can't even number the managers and the leaders to manage the business growth of around 22 million production hours. So a little bit on how this team has helped me grow. Like most of us, I have worked in multiple functions, started with service delivery in operations, and then moved to support functions. And I think worked in almost all support functions, which are very close to service delivery. At V Cosmos, I would be supporting the team as the SVP for business solutions. And as Dion said, it is a company of future. I completely agree to that. Yes, it is a company of future. And our motive and our vision at V Cosmos and at Vortex is to provide new age solutions to our customers and our partners and make services better, faster, and economical for our customers. And I think that will support or with the shows the vision that Gagan has already laid down with the growth that we are looking for in the year 2022. Thank you and congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much, Rita. With that note, guys, we will be moving ahead and with the rewards and recognition. So we will be starting with the quest. So Sam, I would request you if you can share some kind words for each person who has been awarded here. So Ankit Sharma.
Yeah, Anush, thank you. Yeah, so as I mentioned in my session, that IOPS plays a big role. So what actually IOPS is, I'll start with that. IOPS is our India operations, just a short form. A lot of people, interact with our India team from our North America center on a daily basis. And when Gagan reached out to me and he mentioned that, Sam, this is a platform where we like to recognize rising stars and people who are with us from a long time and doing a great job, kindly suggest me a name. Initially, I thought it'll be too easy. But when he put a cap that keep it under these numbers, then it literally took, I would say, an hour or two for me, Rahul, and a couple of other leaders to shortlist, because everyone is doing a great job, irrespective of what their job title is. They are fulfilling their KRAs. Again, we had some limitation to put some names to it. So we are sharing those names, but overall, our entire team is great. They all are doing a great job. keeping our clients happy. Our business model is a little bit different, that every individual interact with our top tier clients on a daily basis. So every individual is actually a face of Quest on a B2B side. So I'll start with Ankit. He joined us recently and surprised us all with the kind of dedication he has shown in his work. And I like to congratulate you, Ankit, and I'm looking forward to work with you for many more years. Congratulations, Ankit.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, Arshi, she has joined us from the research industry background, but our business is a little bit different. And when we were conducting, Vikas, Rahul, and myself, when we were conducting her interview, I'll be transparent, we were not confident because our business model was totally different. But the kind of commitment she has shown, starting from the interview time to training till today, it's outstanding. And because of her, we like one of our client is happy and looking forward to increase more business with us. So good job, Arshi. You are again a part of our Rising Star team. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sam, sir. Thank you, everyone. And I'm very grateful that I work in a culture that supports career growth, and everyone here is so friendly, collaborative, and helpful. Thank you so much, sir.
And I apologize for the typo which is there. So we will make sure that Arshi, when we will be handing over these certificates to you, we will make sure that the correction has been made from his to her. So please pardon.
Yeah, all right, sir. Thank you.
Atul Rawat.
Yeah, another rising star that we have in our team, a person that I somehow synchronize more when it comes to taking an extra step and delivering more than one's KRA. So good to have him in the team. And congratulations, Atul.
Thank you so much, Sam. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
No more questions, Saran?
Yeah, I think there is again a lot going on. So name with photograph is not mentioning. So I'm just considering name here, Anush. I'll start with Tamal. Tamal joined us, I would say more or less almost 2.5 years ago, and it's his first job. And I know how important the first job is for someone. Everyone who's on this call, it doesn't matter at what level we are sitting today, we all remember our first job, our first interaction into this corporate world. From day one, Tamal is proactive, he's passionate of what he's doing. And I'll use the word trust. I trust him, and I know a lot of people in our team trust him. He actually take initiative in all the meetings and doing a great job. I can go on and on with all these names. So I'll try to keep it short, Anuj, before you interrupt me. That Sam, let's do it quickly. So Tamal, congratulations being our rising star.
Thank you, Sam. Thanks, everyone. I didn't knew I was this handsome with this black coat.
My sincere apologies, Tamal, and we'll make sure that the corrections being made with the images. So.
That's totally fine. I think that was that's a nice image of me.
Thank you so much for being a sport. On that note, we'll move to the Trailblazers. So we'll go with Nikhil Bharadwaj.
Yeah, so again, Nikhil, he has actually proved his ground. What a company actually looking forward from a resource. What actually Sanjay sir mentioned, it should be a partnership. No longer it's feasible for the management to keep employees and senior management work in a closed group. So I'm fortunate enough that in Quest and even in Vertex, everyone works as a team. And Nikhil is actually a walking testimony of that, wherein whenever we have a new resource, he always try to help them, motivate them. And he has actually proven himself multiple times. So congratulations, Nikhil. Looking forward to work with you on more complex projects.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's a quite surprise for me. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Great. Good job done, Nikhil. Moving on with the next, Poonam Negi.
Yeah, it's been almost 3 years. Poonam is with us, and Poonam was someone who joined us from a different industry and then doing a great job, taking a lot of workload and helping her senior project managers in managing day-to-day activities. So good job, Poonam. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sam, for recognizing me. I'm also glad to be a part of this organization. Thank you so much.
Great. Congratulations, Poonam. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Next is Pratishta Sharma.
Pratishta and I, we work for a couple of hours daily from last almost 3 years. And she is the one that actually helped us by working 7 days a week. And I'll make sure that thing won't continue for a longer time. But thank you so much, Pratishta, for helping us on what you are doing here and delivering within the fielding windows, all your projects. Great job, Pratishta. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam.
Congratulations, Pratishta. Keep it up.
Thank you, Anush.
You're welcome. Shreya Khanna.
Okay, Shreya, on behalf of a couple of people that are here in our US and Canada office, I'd like to congratulate you. You're a strong pillar of our Team Green, and you are always pushing yourself to deliver more and exceed the client expectations. So keep up the great work. Good job, Shreya. This is well deserved.
Thank you, Sam. It has been great working with Quest and Vertex, and thanks for all the opportunities. Thank you.
Great. Congratulations, Shreya.
Thanks, Anush.
You're welcome. The next one is Sonali Joshi.
Yeah, good job, Sonali. And I wish you all the best for the new beginning in your life. And those who, like, she recently got married and just took a minimum number of leaves just to make sure her project won't suffer. Though I won't appreciate such kind of a thing, personal life is very important. But again, she took some decisions which were not in favor of her new beginning, but it was in favor of the organization. So we really appreciate all your work that you are doing on a day-to-day basis. Keep up the good work, Sonali.
Okay, thank you so much, Sam, for sharing your kind words for all the awardees here. And on that note, I'll request Harry. So request you, Harry, for when I will announce the names, if you can just share some kind words. So just allow me a minute.
Sure, Anush. All right, so we're going to start with the rising stars. So the first rising star is Meher Bedi. She's part of the business excellence team and works closely with Kshitij in getting us endeavors for Vertex Next. She's in one word, if I were to describe her, she's like a hustler. I've always seen her in action whenever I'm at work, and you truly deserve this, Meher.
Congratulations, Meher.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is so unexpected. Oh my God. Thank you so much for giving me this. I will live up to the expectations is all I can say. Thank you.
All the best, Meher.
Thank you, Harry.
The next one is Dhruv Chauhan.
All right. Dhruv is our marketing genius. He joined in Q4 of 2021. That is when we aggressively started our endeavor on vCosmos. He's been instrumental in helping us with, minutest of details when it comes to marketing. Has been kind of available round the clock. Doesn't care what time is it. If things have to happen, he makes it happen. And I'm personally closely working with him. And you're truly a rock star, Dhruv. Keep up the good work and all the best for being the rising star of this year.
Hey, thanks a lot for those kind words, Harry. Really appreciate it.
All the best.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Dhruv.
Thanks, Anush.
We'll move with the Trailblazers.
All right. So here are the Trailblazers for this year. Starting with Divakar. Divakar is the guy without whom, we would not get our paychecks. He's someone who's very, does his task very meticulously and has ensured that, we all get our paychecks on time, all our issues, payroll, everything gets, resolved on time. Hats off, Divakar. You're like a one-man army for Vortex. Hats off to you.
Congratulations, Divakar.
Congratulations.
Hey, Nikki.
All right. Nikki, our talent excellence professional. She's the first person whom every new joiner meets. And she's the one, who showcases us, beautifully right the way we are and ensures that, all the employees stay happy. She's a good listener, ensures that she listens to the problems of all the employees and ensures that there's a closure. Great work, Nikki. Has been a pleasure working with you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, for very kind words. I'm honored. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Nikki.
Thank you so much.
All right. The next is Sachin Kulkel.
All right. This is where it all starts, it all starts with recruitment, organization, anything, we need to first recruit some staff to even go further. That is where Sachin has been, phenomenal in terms of delivery. Last year, we've seen a lot of ramps and he's ensured, he and his team have ensured that, they've delivered 100%. When it comes to the manpower. Thank you, Sachin, for being a true partner. And
not only that, Harry, Sachin has also been instrumental in hiring people outside borders. So
yes.
Today we have employee base in 10 countries. So thank you so much, Sachin, for all the help that you've been able to extend. It's truly phenomenal. I mean, our TA function would not have been so amazing without you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Gagan sir. Thank you, Harry, for your kind words. It's just trying to live with the motto, one team, one dream. So all hands to do whatever best we can. Thank you so much.
You're the one, Sachin. Yeah.
Thank you, Harry. Take care.
All right.
Rahul Bawa.
Rahul Bawa, the handsome guy and a performer as well. He's excellent in when it comes to ops management and people management. And, just like Ms. Pega said, that organization grows when people grow. So Rahul truly lives up to, those words. Thanks for being what you are, Rahul.
I would just like to share an incident about Rahul. I was, a part of an MBR, which was happening with one of our key clients a month ago. And, I was amazed to see how Rahul was, actively taking part in that MBR. Rahul, in my 2 decades of, professional career, you are amongst the top 5 or top 7 leaders that I have, seen. I really, really appreciate and look forward, with more success with you. Thank you so much.
All the best, Rahul.
Thank you very much. Truly amazing words you made my day, sir. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Rahul. On that note, last not the least, Pinky Best.
Oh yeah, Pinky is our training expert, and in last 1 year, she's already trained about 250 people. So that's like, developing the talent from what they were. Thanks and hats off to you, Pinky.
Great. So she's not keeping well, so I'll take the wishes and the blessings on her behalf and pass it to her. Phenomenal. Yep. I must say I've been working with her closely, and the kind of audacity and work culture that she brings on board, that's phenomenal and amazing. On that note, Harry, I think I have to pass on to you. I'll stop sharing my screen, and it's time for promotions.
Oh, yes. Can we go to the first one?
I think there we go.
All right. So it's that time of the year, when people who've gone beyond the call of duty, not only in terms of delivery, but just like Dr. Navana said, you chase excellence and success would follow automatically. So here are team members who who've actually followed that. And we'll start with Deepak Kumar. He's part of the IT team. He's been promoted as lead IT auditor. Thanks, Deepak, for all your efforts that you've done even during the pandemic. And I recall even when I joined in middle of the pandemic, you were the one who helped me, configure my laptop. Thanks and hats off to you. Truly well-deserved promotion for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Deepak.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I would not be able to set up my camera. So thank you for arranging everything for me.
Thank you, sir.
There we go.
So the next is Shalini. She has been promoted as deputy manager for operations. She's the one who calibrated me personally on, a lot of stuff in terms of reporting, etc. So really great performance, Shalini. Truly well deserved for this promotion.
Thank you so much, Harry.
Shalini, one thing about you, Shalini is handling a program which is, with us. That was our first program when I talk about the BPO segment. And Shalini has been single-handedly, leading that team for us. Thank you so much, Shalini. We could not have been as successful as we are without your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. And thank you so much for trusting. And I'll definitely try my level best to keep up with your expectations like this. Thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Harry.
Yeah. All right. Next is our creative genius, Mrs. Sriya Day. She's been promoted as lead designer. And just to share a few words, Ria, it is because of you that we are looking good in terms of social media and everywhere, that we go. Thanks for making us look good. Keep doing the great work. Cheers.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, Riya. Thank you for all the support. You have been available all the time. I have been chasing you day and night, but you have never said no to me for any of the tasks. Thank you so much.
Keep up the good work, Riya.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Great. So congratulations, Riya, and thank you for managing the work-life balance. So keep it up.
All right. Next is our little wonder, Sanjana Kumari. Congratulations, Sanjana. You've been promoted as Executive Corporate Relations. Again, I'll use the word hustler for her. She's like the go-getter. Sanjana, you're like a go-getter. I've always seen you in action, making things happen. Keep up the good work. Very well-deserved promotion.
Thank you so much, sir.
Very well-deserved promotion. Congratulations, Sanjana.
Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations, Sanjana.
Congratulations, Sanjana.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Everybody's cheering for you, Sanjana.
Oh yes,
yeah.
I think I've been waited for this promotion or the award for her, and it's well deserved because I've seen her because she sits next to me and she's always like that. What should I do? Tell me what I have to do. I want to do something, and then the kind of enthusiasm she comes with, that's amazing. Sanjana, keep it up. You have miles to go and achieve more things in life.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. I think that's all for now, Harry.
Yeah, that's all. So I think thanks to all the guests, to all the participants, to all the winners for taking part and taking time out today. And I would like to pass on the mic to Gagan for a thank you note to wrap up the day.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you, everyone. And special thanks to Dr. Asif, Mr. Stanza, Pega, Dr. Navana, Rahul sir, and Sam for joining the event. Congratulations to all the people who won the awards and got promoted. It's just the 50% of the awards which have been given today. The next week, which is on 21st of January, Elevate B 2.0, we have more rising stars, more trailblazers, and more promotions to be announced. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you so much for joining the show. All the best for 2022. Let's rock. Thank you.
All the best. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Yep. Thank you. Yay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Recording stopped.
Thank you.